Nancy Science Pelosi right there.
It's not.
Science.
Wise.
Yeah.
Nancy Pelosi with no F's left to give is even more of a thing of beauty than regular Nancy Pelosi.
Oh, yeah. She caused a hissy fit yesterday.
Yes.
I don't know. Well, if the dunce cap fits, just saying. If the pointy hat fits, Kevin.
Roy Moore's an idiot, too.
I mean, seriously, she's had enough. How many of them have called for her execution and they're still serving? Don't just talk to me now about, civility. Why won't Nancy Pelosi be civil? Really? Really? She's a member. Okay. What can I say? It's all right. First of all, it's the House physician.
Yeah.
Idiots. Get vaccinated. Only what percentage of House Republicans are vaccinated? Okay, I can't anymore. We were saying it is an avalanche this morning. Philip tweets, employer mandates are insanely effective with government dithering. Employers are our last chance at herd immunity. Netflix this morning, Chris. Who else?
Oh, yesterday it was Facebook and Google and Netflix. And now, this morning it's Shake Shack, the offices of Lyft, not the drivers, but the offices. Saks Fifth Avenue is another one.
All right. Yep. Thank you. And President Biden will announce this morning about federal employees
and contractors.
The contractors part is big. That's
yeah.
I think I told you before the show. My mom works at the post office. Half their carriers are contract workers. Mom was like, "Oh, they won't have to get vaccinated now. They do."
Yeah. My we've gone nuclear. My mom's nursing home, where there have been more cases, and they are shut down again. So no one's been able to visit my mom. Thank God I just mailed her a phone because her phone broke. So she's had no contact with family. Nobody can visit. And it's insane. She's 98. Like, yeah, she's vaccinated, but someone that vulnerable gets a breakthrough infection. It's okay. I can't. It's like so personal at this point. You know what? I don't even need you, Jim. You Mutual of Omaha gyms. I'm going to get my own automatic weapon full of vaccine darts. I'm going to go ape dump. That's what I'm going to do. The right wings, they're nuts. The House guy, what's his name? Chip Roy. Is that even a name? It sounds like a golf club. I mean, is that a putt-putt? Come on down to the Chip Roy and me screaming, which is it? Vaccines or masks? It's both, you moron, because enough people won't get the vaccine. Yeah. Oh, my God. Nancy Pelosi has way more self-control than I do.
Well, that's why she's Speaker of the House, and you're not.
This is why they're losing it this morning. Was that a possibility for me to be Speaker of the House?
The world's your oyster, Stephanie.
I do have the 82nd Attorney General of the United States on the show this morning.
Whoa.
Eric Holder. I would like a little respect that I'm entitled to. How do we do that? Anyway.
Travis worked
has he listened? They reached out to us. They reached out to me personally.
Travis worked really hard on that.
They reached out to me personally. I said yes. I was like, would there be a moment of would you like? I'm like, yes.
But the making it happen part is not always the easy part.
Is he busy? He's a little busy trying to save democracy. Yes.
There's a lot of election shenanigans going on out there right now.
He's in charge of all of that.
Yes. He will join us.
Investigating all of that.
He will join us, along with Carl Frisch, Dr. Erwin Redlener, and, of course, Dana Goldberg on the big show.
We have some questions for Dr. Redlener this morning.
I have to start discriminating. I have a stack. I don't know how much we
have
time for.
I know you have a stack.
No, I mean of questions for Dr. Redlener that I get every week. I try to get to everybody, but it's a lot. Here's why they're freaking out. Here's this morning's headline. Oh, goodness. U.S. economy grew 6.5% between April and June, making a full recovery from the pandemic. For the first time, economic output eclipsed pre-pandemic high after adjusting for inflation. Joe Biden's 67% approval rating on pandemic response. Oh, dear. Oh, and it looks like he's getting an infrastructure deal done, which I can't remember who it was that, I'm a builder, I'm so good at infrastructure.
Deals.
Oh, my God. He apparently is furious, which makes it even more exciting.
And Mitch McConnell signed on for this.
Yeah.
Mitch McConnell
17
voted
Republicans,
for this.
which, oh my God.
But we still don't know exactly what's in it.
I know.
So
Kirsten
I'm like,
Sinema remains
evil.
Oh,
I would really like to know exactly what's in it before I go all
Yeah, I understand.
heaping praise on
Let's
it.
just focus on the part that makes us happy. And that
he
is
won.
Donald.
We got to win here.
Right.
Okay. I get it.
I just love the two headlines together. Trump working behind the scenes to kill infrastructure deal, but nobody seems to care. And infrastructure vote. Senate advances bipartisan infrastructure bill. Oh my God, he's spitting all over the omelet bar this morning. I'm the builder. It's infrastructure. Oh, can I have my, because I don't know if there's a statement, but it's from the omelet bar of the 2040 the president.
Yep.
Yes, it's infrastructure. It's infrastructure week again for Trump, who's trying to make sure Joe Biden fails at passing it right. Okay. He has encouraged Republican lawmakers to walk away from negotiations and criticize Mitch McConnell. Losers, weak losers. I wouldn't talk if I were you, Captain Omelet Bar.
Texas much?
Who's president of the Omelet Bar? You are.
Okay, we'll give him that.
He what?
We'll give him that. He's president of the Omelet Bar.
Okay, there you go.
That's a small victory.
Who gets a puffy hat?
Is he the Fuhrer or the Hitler burger?
Travis, don't try to wedge that in.
Oh, please. Come on. I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
I go now to the Hitler burger, the Hitler burger, the Hitler burger. I go now to the Hitler burger.
Republican senators have asked Trump to stop talking down the deal and actually lend support. Yeah, he'll get right on that. Trump has made clear he will not support a bipartisan deal, and aides say he remains angry that he could not get a bill passed when he was president. Oh, baby. I'm a builder. I'm a builder boy. Me.
Gold leaf all the bridges.
If
Good
he's
Lord.
upset over this, he's got some bad days coming
He's
his
got
way.
some really bad days coming. That's in I don't know, personal comedy Jesus, somebody on the show say that. He doesn't have a good day left in his life. Just make that warm your cockles. Yes, the Senate voted yesterday to advance a bipartisan infrastructure plan, a critical step toward passing the sweeping economic agenda. Senators voted 67-32 to push the bill forward. All 50 Democrats voted yes. I don't understand the Senate. The vote opens the process to debate and amend.
Yep.
Oh, good. So it's just
it's a process.
to talk about,
Yes.
perhaps doing something.
And the House isn't necessarily on board with this.
Right.
So
The Progressive Caucus and then Kirsten Sinema. Have you
Susan
noticed how
Sarandon-
everything's personal for me these days?
Susan Sarandon's still at AOC's
I've
office.
dated her, not specifically, but I'm pretty
did
close.
That type. As you have.
She has signaled a smaller final. She's not for a smaller final budget reconciliation bill, so that's a bit of a burr under her saddle or something.
She is from Arizona, where they do have saddles.
And Burrs.
Yes. Well, she is a human burr. Okay. As is Susan Sarandon on the left. Okay. Who is protesting? We're in a worldwide pandemic and God knows what other kind of crisis we're in. And she is protesting progressive hero AOC.
Yes.
Okay.
She's still doing it.
Oh, is she? Fantastic. Good use of her time. Okay. Oh, I'm with M. Joe tweeted, every time I see or hear any of the Trump SCOTUS disgraces, I see Susan Sarandon standing behind them. Many people still rooting for the Cliff in Thom and Louise. Go Cliff. Cliff 2022. I think the Cliff could win. Don't you think?
So.
In
today's America, yes, it could.
Okay. Here's the other. There's quite a bit of breaking. I don't know, traitor news? What are we calling it? Yes. A Republican congressman who helped Trump rile up the insurrectionists at Trump's peaceful rally and Love Fest was wearing body armor because he expected violence. Oh, Mo Brooks is going to be going through some things, it appears. Yeah, he wore body armor and also was tipped off, but didn't. I think, we're going to need to have a chat with him.
Questions.
Yeah, right. He didn't tip anyone else off as to why he slept in his office because he heard this and that. And he was wearing body armor to the peaceful tourist visit.
Yes. I think he needs a visit from a process server.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Oh, where's 16? I feel like we are in around and find out phase on the January 6th committee already, according to Benny Thompson.
Nothing is off limits in this investigation. We're absolutely committed to getting to the bottom of what happened. As you know, I have subpoena power. I have no reluctance whatsoever in issuing subpoenas for information, telephone logs to the White House, especially during the times of January 6th. members of Congress have already admitted that they talked to the White House while it was going on. Now many of them are trying to walk back the conversation they had. But, there's a record. And in this institution, in a democracy, those records are important. We plan to pursue it.
Yeah. Oh, and the other I'm sorry, I missed a bombshell from last night. Trump hounded Bill Barr's replacement every day over vote fraud conspiracy theories. So this is something we didn't. It could just be one big giant, because I think they are going to include Georgia.
Yeah.
And every story that comes out, I'm like, he needs to be in prison for that. He tried to overthrow the peaceful transition of power in the government of the United States.
Did
right?
you expect him to do anything else with Barr's replacement, though? I mean,
well, and okay, and by the way, Barr does not get a pass.
Yeah.
They're like,
No,
oh, that's why he left.
does not.
He's tried to argue he was an institutional check against Trump's efforts to overturn the election. Although experts have noted he, in fact, helped Trump advance his conspiracy theory in the weeks leading up to his departure. Thank you. He went on record as saying, "Oh yes, vote by mail is inherently," which he knew was bull, right? As he called all the Trump vote fraud. So no, not. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't. You only speak fascist. Oh, pardon me. And you get a trumpet as well, but you don't. No, you don't get to try to reclaim your reputation for everything Bill Barr did. He belongs in prison too.
Yes.
Don't get me started. Yes, Washington Post reporting he began, Trump called his acting replacement, Jeffrey Rosen, subpoena list.
Yep.
Almost every day to demand he investigate his conspiracy theories the election was in some way rigged against him or stolen. The personal pressure campaign, which had not been previously reported, involved repeated phone calls to the acting Attorney General Rosen, in which Trump raised various allegations he's heard about. People are saying, some say, people say, people. Jeffrey, have you heard what people say? People. Oh, my God. And asked what the Justice Department was doing about the issue. Rosen told few people about the calls, even in his inner circle, but there are notes. Oh, lordy. There are notes of the calls written by his top aide. The notes on the calls could soon become very relevant to the House Select Committee. Yes. Rosen and Donahue, his aide, could be questions about the conversation by congressional committees examining Trump's actions in the days after the election, continued to report. Justice Department recently notified Rosen, Donahue, and others who were serving during Trump's presidency. The agency will not seek to invoke executive privilege if they are asked about their contacts. Trump was absolutely obsessed, the reporting goes, with overturning the election. It's almost like he's guilty of a whole bunch of stuff that he's kind of panicked about, including this now. Okay. And wouldn't tolerate Rosen's attempts to change the subject. Barr left his post amid tensions that Trump sought to wield the DOJ to find evidence for his big lie. Wow. Oh, my God. Can you imagine Trump calling again? Oh, Jesus. Right? Rudy found there's some slips of paper that Rudy found. I'd like to send
Someone
over.
Was screening their phone.
Yeah,
calls.
that's when caller ID comes in handy.
Oh, my
So
God.
you wish you had an answering machine so you could screen it out first.
It's all... We will... I'm sure... Oh, we're getting Matt Miller. We could... Glenn Kirshner, Matt Miller. Get me everybody.
I think Matt Miller's
Matt
tomorrow.
Miller tomorrow.
Matt Miller is tomorrow.
Yep.
Second hour.
This has all got to be illegal. I just can't. I can't. Every story that comes out, I'm like, I mean, yes and, right? Yes, the January 6th commission, but also the DOJ. I have to hope they have made a series of very good decisions in the last few days. I have to hope they are building to accountability for this. Who asked for that? Oh, I know, Mitch McConnell. He hasn't gotten away with anything. Yeah. This is why we have a criminal justice department. Remember when he said that?
Yeah, I do.
And then ate some lettuce.
I'm paraphrasing. Yeah, because I was eating lettuce at the time. I was doing the impression.
And maybe having sex with a croc.
Right.
Don't
Exactly.
talk about Elaine Chao that way.
That's mean.
What?
She is a stylish pump at the very least. 21 minutes after the hour, this portion. I mean, do we even need to do a commercial for the Steph store? I mean, the shirts are flying off the right. Look at this. Look at it. Get your face
Look
up
at
there.
that.
Get your face up there. Look. We have them for Team Pfizer, Team J&J. We are all Team Vaccine here. We have amazing.
That's right.
And you can get it on everything. Right, Chris? Not just shirts.
Bath mats, shower curtains. You can get it on art, a clock. You can get a
Duvet.
selfie bomb on a clock.
We have Stephanie Miller swag. We have sexy liberal swag. And, of course, all the vaccine shirts. Get it now. StephanieMiller.com. Whee!